Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for being here on this Sunday, March 21st, 2021. Um, I decided to use flowers this morning because I'm just so anxious for warm weather and beautiful sunshine for growth, and I'm just seeing the vibrancy on our beautiful earth. And I feel like this is interesting because I was looking at these are the cards that I was drawn to today. Okay. And in meditating over these cards, um, there were two that popped out initially, and I'll show you what they are, but then I'll go on and shuffle more, see if Spirit has anything else to say on these cards. But what I did feel is a oneness and energy, uh, your own internal imprint, right? You know how we all have our own fingerprints, no one can duplicate them. This is the same with your energy signature, your soul. Nobody has your unique plan, your unique path, or unique life purpose. We all have something that we're here for. And I feel like this card here, this is showing that our energy is connected, right? But I also feel that throughout lifetimes, maybe we didn't fully come into or not, maybe we didn't come into an understanding of who we are, why we're here. And I feel like that's sort of catching up because with each lifetime that we've been through, we have always left some sort of imprint, right? On maybe we did something significant in one life, or maybe we didn't. Maybe there were lessons to learn, so we had to continue into another life. Whatever the case is that this right now, Spirit says, is a time of coming together within your own soul, your own signature, your own enlightenment, your own, guys, not someone else's. That's what I'm hearing. And so I feel like, so this is funny. I'm seeing a rainbow of colors, but and when my daughter hears this, she's going to laugh when I say this. So I see it's like a bowl of M&Ms or Skittles, right? And they're all different colors and they're all so yummy. It's like, which one do I choose first? I want them all. But Spirit is here to say that every soul has their own unique color, their own unique path, and just because we are intermingled with other people in our life, spouse, sister, brother, coworker, employee, whatever, we are in a sort of a, I don't know if melting pot is the right word, but we are around energy all the time. Everybody else's energy, our own energy. It's really important that we understand that we are set apart from the rest, right? We are our own energy. We are our own person. And so when there are situations where, you know, we are trying to fit in, so we kind of um, make ourselves into somebody that we think everybody else will like, it takes away from our own uniqueness. And so internally, Spirit is saying, you have a very unique soul. You have very unique talents and gifts that are external, internal, and you don't need to change who you are authentically for anyone or anything. And if that situation arises where someone feels that you're not good enough because of who you are, and maybe you don't fit their mold, you don't fit their whatever, then maybe it's time to move on from that and to sort of turn the page. If I feel like this, I feel Spirit showing me like this chapter book, and it's been open on one page for a long time. And so Spirit says it's time to move forward. It's time to um, not so much recreate yourself, but show yourself who you are. Be who you are. And I know this is sort of a simple message, but it's so deep though, guys. I feel this energy. I feel it rising. And this Kundalini rising here. I feel like some of you have felt like this really, who am I? Why am I here? Everybody goes through that. We all think that sometimes. But Spirit is trying to say, look, you're amongst a million, billion, or however many infinite stars there are out there, right? You are one unique soul amongst unfathomable amount of um, of others. And so it can be really easy to get wrapped up in everybody else's drama, their own energy. It can be so easy for that to happen. But Spirit says, look, you're finally coming into your own place here. I feel like some of you are drawing the line in the sand, boundaries. I feel like that's part of it too. I happened to be at visiting someone, and I'm not going to go into this too much, but I just want to say this. I sort of, it kind of turned into a situation, and it wasn't a situation I liked. The energy was not good, and I felt myself, I needed to leave. I needed to go away from that situation or that place, because the energy was, I just couldn't, uh, it was a very interesting energy, and I needed to move away from it. So Spirit is saying, we're going to start now, um, drawing the line in the sand. Here's my boundaries. This is what, it's not like you have to say, okay, I made a checklist. Here's what I will put up with. Here's what I won't. No, it's an internal, natural progression to standing tall, okay? Within your own energy, your own unique signature, your own unique pattern, whatever that is, and allowing that uniqueness to come through, and knowing that because you're honoring yourself, your own energy, your own path, your own you, it frees up your energy. It frees you. It sets you free to open and invite in new opportunities, a healthier energy that is moving you along on your path. This is meant to be right now. I feel like some of you may have had a situation where it kind of opened your eyes, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know for all of you, but I feel like it is a situation where you've opened your eyes and you're looking at whatever it is, people, places, things, whatever, and you're realizing this isn't for me. It's just not. And I have to protect myself and honor myself, so I'm not going to be here anymore. And that's what happened to me. I had to leave that visit, exit it early, leave out of there, and feel, I wanted so much to get into the fresh air and clear that energy away from me. And I'm not saying that because we're spiritual we're any better than anyone else. We're not. What it is we are coming into that place of self-respect and protecting our own energy, okay? I've come into that place myself recently where I feel as if it is my life purpose to love others and to be able to accept others and embrace others and love unconditionally. But I also have to look out for my own energy, because if I fall down into a trap where someone's energy is toxic, I'm not letting that take me down. My uh, my self-respect won't let me do that anymore. And I will tell you this, the universe will honor you when you honor yourself, okay? Because you are made from sacred, from a sacred plan from that sacred energy where you are you and you know what is best for you. I feel like, I always say this. I love that. Ooh, sorry about that. My cat is walking by. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Sorry about the interruption. Um, I feel like we, as human beings, have that need to fit in. We all want friends. We all want someone to love us unconditionally. We all want that romantic partner that will last forever. We all want all of those things. And that's great. But I think what happens sometimes is what I'm feeling here is that when we get caught up in everybody else's energy, um, it tends to be, um, like I said, we can get caught up in the toxicity sometimes, if it's a toxic relationship or whatever. But I feel like that's over for a lot of us. I feel like that's like we're not going to allow ourselves to do that anymore, and we don't have to repeat those cycles anymore, because I think a lot of us have come through. This isn't just in romance, guys. This is in finances. This is in health. And I will say this, that something happened within me in the last, I would say, 2 weeks, where I, those who know me are going to chuckle at this because they know that I have this addiction to sugar. And so in the last few weeks, I have not craved it. And my daughter, she'll laugh at this. She knows that this is huge for me. I actually believe I've come into that place of self-respect where I want to get rid of things that are toxic in my my physical life, and one of those is a sugar addiction. um and not just because it's too much sugar, it's because I have a health condition where I'm not supposed to have all that sugar. So it's weird, not weird, it's interesting, because when I was praying and I was listening to some of these messages from before, I was praying, and I was asking for help with this guidance to honor myself and respect myself in all areas of my life. And I made that commitment within myself, not just like a New Year's resolution, but a commitment within my soul, because my soul's rising, this kundalini rising, this passion, this fire and this passion rising up to kind of take over. And I feel like I have something clicked, and I just stopped having the intense cravings for sugar. Um, and for those of you who know me, you know that I love candy and things like that. I always have. And I'm telling you, I haven't had any treats for it's probably over a week now. And that's huge for me. It's like someone who tries to quit smoking. That's the addiction is pretty intense. But I don't feel a craving. And I know that's because I manifested it. I manifested this healthier lifestyle, um, because I respect myself. And that's what's going on here, guys. This energy of respecting yourself. And I'm telling you that you may feel, if you're watching this or listening, you may feel like, really? Well, this message isn't doing much for me. Let me tell you something. It's okay for you, however you feel when you listen to these messages. But I will say this. It is of the utmost importance that you understand the difference between um, making a commitment on the exterior of yourself, and making a commitment within the internal, the soul, right? So there have been many times when I have tried to quit sugar or to whatever fad was going on with that. And I did it on the surface because I felt like I needed to please, I don't know, the doctor, or that so someone would be proud of me or whatever. But this comes from a soul level so deep, I can't even put it into words. But this is what's happening in our lives, this energy coming in. And it doesn't have to be physical. It could be, it doesn't have to be regarding diet. Guys, I really feel like this is uh, in all areas of our life. For some of you, it could just be about how you handle your finances or how you feel about finances, or coming into that place where you feel as if you belong with money, because it is part of you. Um, for some of you, I feel like it is a self-esteem issue where you need to finally, you're tired of putting yourself down. You're tired of being criticizing yourself, and you just want to be happy. You just want to look in the mirror. This morning when I woke up and I was feeling into this message, I was seeing a mirror, but on the other side of it, it was like it was like a mirror where you could see on the other side of the mirror. And so I was seeing one side of a person and the other side of a person. So I was seeing that sort of like someone coming out from behind the shadows, coming into the light, becoming one with yourself, and sort of exposing the real you. And I felt a very real energy of feeling complete within yourself. And that's what I feel is coming here, guys, for all of us. I do. Um, for me, I know it's not just the sugar addiction. I know there's more stuff coming that I'm going to be kind of just, it's a natural progression. Um, and to ask for help with all of that is really, really needed, guys. You really need to do that. I did, and I feel like it really is a turning point for me. Um, to be able to go without treats for a week is, that's just, my daughter was in awe. She's like, Mom, this is so not like you. And it's not. It's because I care more for myself now than I ever did. And because my energy spiritually is becoming one with my physical body. Okay. And I feel like that's what's happening. So here, balance will be restored. See, that's the energy, the passion rising, the fire within you, um, to bring in the balance, and to bring out and expose um, who you uniquely are. Okay, so this card that's titled Soul Fragments, it's really about balance for every area of your life. It is everything, and it is crucial right now that you understand that when things change, believe me, I can feel it ahead of time when things are going to change. It's almost like I hear this snap, and it's like ahead of time. And so I feel like I knew change was coming. I just didn't know what. I knew it was coming. I would feel this breeze, like a fresh air breeze when there were no windows open. I would feel that, and I knew it was energetic. I knew it was something changing for the better, finally releasing. And so in feeling that, I knew it was coming. It's like when you have an itch and you can't figure out where to satiate that feeling of itchiness. So it was me knowing change is coming, fresh air is coming in, things are changing, things are becoming better because you are nursing yourself internally to a good, healthy place. And so here, spiritual evolution. This is what's going on, guys. Spiritual evolution. We've tried everything on the outside, right? And so I truly believe that when we just try to do things physically on our own, without the help of our guides, without the help of our supernatural divine source, if that's what you want to call it, um, I feel like it doesn't quite come out the same. And so here Spirit says, your soul's ready to soar. You're ready to spread your wings. And you're to set your heart free now from being held captive for whatever reason that was. And I am a firm believer in the duality of us as beings of light and as human beings. So I feel like we are given these bodies in our lifetimes so that we can experience certain things. And I feel the spirit here trying to convey this message that it is time to open up. um, and it's not even about, okay, let me read a book and figure out how to do this. This is internal, this is fated, this is spiritual, very spiritual message today, guys. um, so oops, I feel spirit here to say, listen, um, all of this that happened in the past, this is like the devil card, secret temptation, being led astray. I feel like our mind kind of led us astray in the past, right? When we weren't in tandem with our own internal energy, our guides, our spiritual part of our life. So I feel like that is going or is gone now. For me, I feel very much more secure, and I feel like my issue with eating those sugary treats that aren't good for my body um, was in response to emotional things. So getting upset or getting emotional, reach for something bad for me. That is, so now I feel like my soul is taken over and is like, um, yeah, that's not who you are. That's not what you need. It may taste good initially, but it doesn't have a good after effect. So this is a cleanliness coming in, a cleaning, a spiritual like evolution, a new start, a rising up. Okay. Um, and that sets free your um, whatever was stuck. That's why that said soul fragments coming in to balance those things out that are not needed in your life. Okay. I'm not saying don't ever have a treat if you don't, you know what I mean, like that, right? This is for me, I'm just using it as an example because it is a very real part of life where we have certain things that hold us back. And I'm not saying either that, to you that might seem like something trivial, sugar, giving up sugar treats, okay, whatever. This is There are a lot of things coming in to balance out, to how do I say this? Help me out, guides. So I feel like it's fear sort of moving out of the way to take that leap of faith. And for me, it was just a natural feeling. My body, my mind didn't even want the sugar. It wasn't like I had to say, okay, I'm throwing everything out. I don't need this anymore. And then crave it again. It didn't happen that way. And that's why I feel like this change, this uprising is here for all of us. I feel like this right here, that is going away. Whatever that was, however that affected you in a negative way, bye bye. That's what I feel with that, okay? I want to talk to our Ascended Masters because they also have a message for us, okay? I feel their energy here in a very loving way, but a very, very wise way. So I'm going to just shuffle the cards and see what they have to say for us today, okay? I've been feeling the energy of Kuan Yin and Master Jesus, okay? So I've been feeling that energy of forgiveness and love. And when I say that, guys, I always say this. Forgiveness isn't so much that you're going to go to somebody who did something really bad for you or was bad for you and say, I forgive you. It's not like that. This is a forgiveness of the situation. It is a forgiveness within yourself. Because of when we hang on to things, it really stagnates our energy. And I feel like um, when our soul is ready to soar and get rid of all of that other stuff, and we rid ourselves of the whatever shame, fear, hate, resentment, whatever it is, it just, it's like we are spreading our wings and opening ourselves up to beautiful new opportunities, energetically, spiritually, and physically. And so, what do you have to say to us, Ascended Masters? What do you have to say today to this beautiful group who's listening and to whoever will listen in the future? What message? Oh, thank you. So, here we have spiritual law of attraction. And so, as I said, this message is very spiritual. It is an opportunity to open up to freshness, newness, purification, drawing in that which we seek. So if we're seeking doubt, fear, all of that, that's going to stay with us and it's going to come to us and keep us trapped. But if we practice the law of attraction and we ask the universe to work with us, we ask ourselves to work with, or ask our guides to work with ourselves and ask for help from God, I do believe that we will come into that more positive place. For some of you, it does require listening to positive affirmations or um, maybe guided meditations. Something I haven't done in a while on my channel, which I might do again soon, is guided meditations and drawing in beautiful, positive energy into our lives. So I do believe we're coming into this place of more positive, magnetic manifestation, magnetic energy to draw in the healthier aspects in our life. And I know that some of us are still have people in our life, like family members or people. They're always going to be there, and in our lifetime, in our families. We can't pick our families, but we can rise to that place of self-respect, to no longer feel trapped by obligation to to someone and their expectations. We are who we are, and it's time to be set free. Okay? For some of you, I feel like you may be writing, or there's an opportunity to write something. Or this, look up Thoth, because I do believe that the writings of Thoth could help you in your spiritual journey. I haven't studied Thoth, but I just wanted to say that because I feel guided to. But some of you might find something in the writings of Thoth that help you in your journey, okay? I also feel like some of you may come into a place where you maybe write a biography. You write about your experiences, then that helps somebody else. But that's another way of clearing things out, is writing about your feelings, writing about what was in the past, and putting it away for a minute and then looking at it again when you're in a different energy and seeing where this will help you to see where you where healing is happening for you if you're not aware of it, or where healing needs to happen. Okay. And so Spirit is saying it's really, really important. If you don't write much, do a voice recording or something. Record how you're feeling every day. I think we all have that option on our cell phones, maybe, like a recording device. So that's what I feel. And I'm hearing emerald green for some reason. So for whoever that resonates with, then you can kind of connect the dots. So I'm hearing that the emerald green is it's sort of like a lucrative, energetically lucrative healing color. You might see it. You might start seeing that in your dreams. You might see it somewhere when you're out. I don't know. but I feel like it is going to present itself to you, and that is a sign that you're coming into this beautiful place. And when I think of emerald green, I think of almost like a royalty color, like a rich, I don't know why, but I see it sort of as a victory. I don't know why I'm seeing that color, but I'm just going to go with it. That's what I'm feeling from Spirit. It might resonate with some of you. If it does, good. I feel like it could also be jewelry that is a beautiful jewelry piece or something. That's kind of what I'm feeling too, okay? So I'm going to continue on with the Ascended Master cards and see what else they have to say. Thank you, guides. I am also being drawn to the Ganesha cards, so I'm going to open those in just a sec. But what I feel here is Spirit is saying, listen, but here we have Master Jesus. And he's saying, open your heart to love. And it's not even about you giving yourself permission to open yourself up to love. It's a natural occurrence. It's happening, guys. It's happening, okay? And when I say love, I mean self-love. I mean, it could be someone who's trying to love you and you push them away. It could be that you are going to adopt a pet. It could be anything that has to do with love, okay? So Jesus says it's time now. You've gone through enough stagnation, enough. It's time now. And to listen to your guides, listen to your guidance, okay? Yeah, I really feel like it's, so what I'm feeling here when I showed you that card and when I saw the listen card is that I think some of you have held yourself back from love. And I feel like some of you have held yourself back and someone else from romantic love. And you've kind of put a kibosh on something. You've put a stop to something because you don't want to go any further with it. So you decided that you were just going to put them aside and, live your own life for you. And I feel like you, whoever this is for, kind of put yourself in that position where you externally on the outside, like not from the soul, but from your own mental thought process, that you were going to shut everyone out romantically because you were never going to trust anyone again, ever. And you decided you were just going to live your life and be your badass self and nobody better get in your way. And I feel like that is coming to an end. And I feel like you're softening to somebody or an idea of even just entertaining the idea of giving love a chance again. Okay, that's what I feel like. Your spirit is saying, okay, we do need love in our life. So that's what I feel is happening with you guys. I'm not going to turn this into a romance reading, but I'm going to tell you that I think and I feel, mostly I feel, that you're going to feel a connection with someone like you've never felt before. And it could be someone already in your life. It could be someone you're friends with that turns into a deeper friendship. It could be a soulmate that's been trying to reach out to you, but you've been pushing them away. And I feel like now you will turn around and look at what is in front of you. Okay? Very important. I feel like that's a very significant message right there. Actually, I'm going to do the energy cards real quick, and then we'll probably sign off in a minute after I do have the Ganesh cards, and I'm going to use them in a minute, but for some reason I'm feeling drawn to these energy cards. So I'm going to shuffle one more time and see what we have for the energy card message here for all of us. Okay. Okay. All right. Before I do that, follow your heart, guys. It's opening up. It's opening up to a beautiful place. So let me continue on shuffling with the energy cards and see what Spirit has to say. because I think we've been talking about energy for the whole message. So let's just see if there's anything else that needs to be covered here. Thank you, guides. Whoop. All right, thank you. Okay. I have Angel of Strength here. Okay, so we have this angel here to say, listen. And look at the 5. 5 is change. 0 is, I believe, 0 is spirituality. So I believe 0 is God. Saying, I'm here with you. You've got the strength of a lion. Don't you know that? You have the strength of a lion. And this might be a lioness, but it doesn't matter. It's still the strength of a lion. And no matter what happens in your life, in your physical life, when you are aligned with yourself spiritually, this strength comes in. And it's sort of a natural strength that you have coming in for you, okay? And I do feel as if this card here, the Garden and the Gate, is interesting because I've been seeing 3s a lot lately. A lot of 3s. But the Garden and the Gate here, there is something that, I don't know who this applies to, but I feel like this person here, she's familiar with her surroundings now. She knows she's been comfortable in the situation she's in, and that's not to say she's happy, but she's familiar with this territory here. She doesn't know what's out there. That's why it looks desolate and barren, because she has no idea what's out there. I feel like there's some message coming in. It could be this message. It could be something else. But there's something here with the birdhouse, right? Birds represent talk, represent... I keep hearing gossip, though. Okay. So, but they also represent chatter, like messages. And I feel like there's a message coming in. See how it's not super close to her, but it's kind of out there. She hasn't really heard the message yet that she needs in order to take a chance and go outside of her boundaries, okay? So I feel like for some of you, this is something coming in that you know, like that spirit, that fire rising up within you, that she won't have any hesitation to walk through the gate, okay? Because I do feel as if she has been suffering from this, she or he, guys, from this broken heart. And I feel like she just hasn't had given herself the opportunity to heal because it's painful. And I know that sounds funny, but I will give you an example. It's hard for me to look at pictures of my son because as you all know, I lost him last May, and it's painful. Where other members of my family can look at his pictures and feel comforted, it's hard. And so with a broken heart, we don't want to deal with the pain. So we bypass it. We bypass whatever it is that we need to do to heal. And I feel like this person here, she's on a healing journey but doesn't realize it. This is healing. It's mending. And I feel like there were many rips here before, but now there's fewer. That's what I feel. Someone's mending. Their heart is mending. Their heart was broken by somebody, a parent, a lover, a sister, a brother, whatever it was. But I feel like she's standing in this place. And this is, I feel like, what she dreams of, this beauty. This is what she wants. And to go beyond those gates is scary for her. So I feel like there's a couple different stories here. One that this is what she's dreaming of. This is her sacred garden. This is where she wants to be. And the other side of this is there's so much out there that she's not aware of. So much more. And she doesn't see the beauty on the outside of this gate, so she stays. And so, but I feel like, see here, this creature, I don't know if it's a butterfly or what it is, but I feel like these winged creatures are trying to tell us that freedom is here. And that at some point you are going to go through that gate with no problem. Okay. I do feel one more from Lord Ganesh here. And I'm going to just ask for guidance for the group. Okay, so the first card out is blessings. If you guys aren't familiar with the energy of Lord Ganesh is an energy that is a remover of obstacles, okay? So here, 44, I was seeing 4s yesterday too. I was seeing double and triple numbers yesterday, a lot. And so I knew Spirit, I knew there was something coming in. But here Spirit says there are blessings and the removal of all those obstacles in your way, the lifting of the heavy burden off your shoulder, everything is coming forward now, coming to a beautiful place with blessings. And allow those blessings to come in as you move along on your journey, healing and growing, okay? All right, I feel like there's one last one and then I'm going to wrap it up. But I feel like Ganesh is saying divine support has always been here for you. It's just the timing was off. And now the timing is right for you to move into a beautiful place of fulfillment. And empowerment, guys. The energy of Lord Ganesh is here. The obstacles are being removed. And you are going to breathe freely. You're going to spread your wings. You're going to fly. And that's what I hear. Okay? And I do feel that energy is upon us. Some of you have already experienced it. I do feel it's here. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for being in tune here today. And God bless you. Be within your own unique self and be proud of who you are. Because you are a beautiful being of light. Until next time, namaste.